You know, Nathan and I have been thinking, what if you had, let's say, $80,000 to buy the ultimate boy toy? Or, in my case, $70,000. Well, the answer is simple. I'd of course get the Hellcat. I wonder what car Nathan would get. Of course he'd get a Corvette. Hey Nathan, did you get a big belt buckle with that?
It's rock and roll, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, rock and roll. Coming up next on the Fast Lane car, let's see which one of these two is the better buy. Nathan, so we've got a 6.2 liter V8, 6.2 liter V8 Hemi, a Chevy, but there's, oh yeah, there's something missing. I think it's, it's 247 horsepower and a supercharger.
I wanted this to be a Superleggera, so it's lighter.
Yeah.
And and you know, it's about over 1,000 pounds lighter than your car.
Yeah, and $10,000 more expensive.
Yeah, but I got the stripes and I got the convertible top, both of which are cool.
And I've got a 8-speed automatic transmission.
I got a 7-speed manual transmission, which is the one you want.
Well, I've got more horsepower.
I got more looks.
At this point, you may be wondering, why is this Vette so expensive? And that's because it's the Grand Sport, which is basically a Z06 without the supercharger, but with the magnetic ride control, the ultra-wide body flares, and of course, the badass look. So how to best decide which one is the one to buy? Simple. Nathan drives my Hellcat and I get behind the wheel of his Vette. My issue with this is that, you know, it's like a beautiful suit that's just one size too small. I just don't fit in the car. I feel really claustrophobic.
Yeah, that's because you're freakishly tall. If you were at the higher averages, you'd be fine, like me.
But yeah, I mean, compared to the Hellcat going around these turns, it's night and day.
Oh, it's night and day, without a doubt.
Yeah, this is a scalpel. Look at that. It just holds on. Oh!
Yeah. But it's even when you got the butt to sneak out, it was totally controllable.
Yeah.
When you're in, all you can do with the Hellcat is just kind of hold on and hope for the best.
Yeah, hope for the best.
Yeah.
And hope there's not a tree there.
Exactly. This car, you can go, okay, a little bit more acceleration, put it out more, or just lay off a little bit and bring it back in. It's that simple and it's that direct.
So unlike my man Nathan, I have a car that is usable every day. And one of the reasons for that is because I have the same size tire on the front and on the back of the car. So when it comes time to replace these, and believe me, you will replace these quite quickly, you can swap them or you can just get all four at the same time.
Excuse me while I whip this out. Folks, there's a reason why that Dodge isn't as fast as it should be. And it has to do with this. Big, fat rear tires. And mine are 12 inches wide. 335s. Woo! Now the fronts are smaller. Although, even the front tires on this vehicle are still wider than tires on the Dodge. Go figure. Look at this. As Roman was bragging, yes, you can indeed rotate them. However, you're only rotating something that has about 10 inches of width.
All right, so what? Nathan has 2 inches on me, but I can get more junk in my trunk. Check this out. I have an entire teddy bear. Meet Jeff, the TFL teddy bear in my trunk. Not only can you get more stuff in there, like for instance, suitcases, let's see if we can do the same thing in his trunk. And I'm betting that you can. All right, Jeff. Good luck there, buddy. Ooh, sorry, Jeff. Oh, imagine if there was something fragile in your suitcase. That would not be good. Oh, I'll let him out. Poor guy.
It's good. It doesn't, I remember more bite I thought I remembered Corvette. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm driving the Corvette so much that it's like not as sudden.
No, that is because you are in eco mode. We've only got it to 500 horsepower. So
That's what that little green leaf is right there?
Yeah, let me switch you to full-on Hellcat mode. So I'm gonna hit this eco button. Now you are in Hellcat mode. Now you have access to 707 horsepower.
Much better.
Look at those numbers. I feel like we're gonna get airborne, dude.
Oh, okay. See, now that's a big difference. Yeah. I didn't know you could go into an eco mode in this thing.
Yeah, there's actually 3 modes. There's valet mode, eco mode, and of course, full-on Hellcat mode. Now, did you listen to that sound when we floored it? Did you notice something that the Vette doesn't have?
The whine, high-pitched whine.
Yes, you've got induction coming from the front. Oh yeah, listen to that. And exhaust coming from the back. You have to admit that is sweet.
It is, but with the Corvette, it's sort of a pure sound, and it just sounds great no matter what you're doing.
You know, the Corvette to me sounds more refined. This just sounds like crazy, out of control, just a lot of exhaust note. The Vette has that kind of rasp and bark that feels like it's been developed over generations.
Which indeed it has.
Yeah. Let me interrupt this TFL mashup review from a word from our sponsor. That's right, TFL Car. With the holidays almost upon us, we are selling our TFL Classic t-shirt, hoodie, long sleeve shirt, whatever you guys want. For a limited time only, if you click, well, up here, you can actually go to the TFL Car store and get yourself some TFL gear for the holidays, for your loved one, for yourself, or heck, just do it because you want to support the team. Thanks. Now back to the review.
Well, there's a very good reason why Roman has a lot more trunk space than I do. It's because I have a convertible top. So I need room to stash this baby. Believe me, when you have something like this over your head, it is pretty damn awesome. I mean, never mind the fact that if I had hair, it would be really awesome blowing in the wind as I drove. I do have chin hair, and it is bristly as I move through the wind. People like this look, and it's awesome. Ugh, love it. What?
Dude, how long do you think that took?
I thought it took 15 seconds.
21 seconds. That is a long time to get your hair, your golden locks flowing in the wind.
Okay, it's a little slow, I admit that.
But at least you've got some music to listen to, right?
I certainly do. As I drive, hearing that, it makes it all worthwhile. Because the only way to really drive this car is with the top down.
Yeah, and we're not really doing a performance review. That is coming later in the week when we hand this car over to Paul, our expert race car driver.
Paul's going to ring this thing out.
Yeah, and let him set a lap time and let him do the 0 to 60. So if you're looking forward to kind of a performance review, just wait till a little bit later this week when we'll have a full-on hardcore racetrack review of this.
This is basically what would you get just to drive as a car.
Yeah.
You know, if you had 70 or 80 grand on you.
Now, that's a really good point, Nathan. This car is $80,000.
Yeah.
That's $10,000 more than a Hellcat. That's a Nissan Versa difference. Is it worth $10,000 more?
Yes.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
It's a weekend toy. You know, that car is a weekend toy, plus it'll work every day of the week.
No. I could drive this every day and be happy. I'd have to be single. I'd have to have no kids. I would have to be slightly higher paid. All these things that won't be happening anytime soon.
Well, let me put it this way, Nathan. You could get one girl in here. I could get 4 girls in mine.
Okay. Fair enough. However, even...
I'm talking about, of course, doing carpooling to school, right? Yep.
Of course.
Of course. Nothing else.
What
are you guys thinking? Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah, we're married men. All right, Goldilocks. We know both these sound good, but which one sounds better?
Mine.
No, mine does.
Mine.
Okay, all right. It's very subjective, but there is one thing we can measure, and that is, no, we know you're wider. We can measure with this decibel meter which one is louder.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, you measure mine, I'll measure yours. The sound level.
Do it. $122.7. Easy to beat, I think.
Go ahead. Dude, that is loud. My ears are ringing.
Yeah.
It burnt my hand. It's an angry car.
126.
That should be illegal.
No.
That
That's called therapy.
Oh, not from where I was at, man. Woo! Damn.
This thing deserves to have tires that are the same width as like a Viper's tire.
Yeah, we took this to the drag strip, and you're right, it just does not have enough tire. You actually have to launch it in second gear, otherwise you will just spin the hockey pucks in the back all day long.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the Corvette is really much more of something that belongs on the track.
We've had no issues with this car whatsoever. We've put on 3,271 miles in, admittedly, 12 months, but we've had zero issues. Zero. Nothing.
It's been at
Nothing's
the
gone
track
wrong.
a lot, and this has been a track car almost entirely.
Yeah, in 3,000 miles we've gone through, now this is our second set of tires already. So that kind of, you know, speaks volumes. But yeah, you're right, you know, there's this turn coming up, and it just feels very nose heavy. It feels like it wants to plow, right? The Corvette feels like it just wants to eat this turn up.
Rails, and then if you lose the rear end a little bit, you totally control it around the corner.
All right, Nathan, let's put our cards on the table. If this were your money, which one would you buy?
Porsche 911.
No, seriously.
Not enough money.
Yeah, not enough money. If you had $80,000 or $70,000, which would you buy?
I really would get the Corvette. This is a dream car. This is everything I want in my own personal car, especially because I can't bring the whole family with me. Just me and my lady. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, and that's the exact reason I'd get this, because this is an everyday kind of car, right? That is maybe a weekend car, cars and coffee car, but this, the bandwidth is go to work, go to cars and coffee, and take it to the drag strip.
This is the same color as the Pittsburgh Steelers uniform, so if you add that to the mix, I'll drive it every day. I will take that sacrificial hit. And most importantly, it sounds like a dream. Every time I rev it, even at a light, I feel better. I feel better about something.
All right, you also have to get in and out of it.
Okay, that's why we don't put that on camera. It's never graceful.
Well, there you have it, guys. We've got two different cars, and both actually meet two different needs. And I think, in their own way, both cars are just right.
Think about it as the new golden age for muscle cars and sports cars. This is the best American sports car I've ever driven.
And this, of course, need I say more, is the most powerful American car, period. As always, this is Roman.
And Nathan.
Thanks for watching, and check out tflcar.com for more news, views,
and real world Corvette reviews.
Hellcat reviews. Ciao.